Hey everyone, welcome. I'm Naomi, and today I have a really fun, really quick, and also really satisfying practice for you. Now, this is a warm-up that I taught not once, but twice in my online studio, Move with Naomi, and that's not something that I do very often. I pride myself on actually doing different things every time because I like the challenge of the new, and I just personally like doing different things regularly. But this particular warm-up I liked so much that I taught it twice. You curious now? Well, let's go check it out. I'll see you on the other side. So, just kidding. Grab your block. Okay, grab your block. Stand on whichever leg you want, right or left leg, just make sure you know which one. Lift the opposite leg up and take the block across your body. So you're doing standing balancing with a rotation. This is one of my favorite ways to fire up the core and rotational muscles. You can always have your toes on the ground slightly. You can have your foot squeezed up against your shin or your foot free, the lifted leg. Ooh. And then put your foot down. You can squat down and reach all the way up. Squat down and reach all the way up. And just do this a few more times, squatting down and up. Squat down and up. So I like to call these bottom to top squats, mostly because at the top you get that full extension, which I find to be really delightful. Okay, after the next one, block goes down, walk on out into plank pose. Lower your knees and pivot on your right side into gait pose. Left leg out, left arm alongside your ear. And then through center to the other side. So right leg out, right arm alongside your ear. And then go from one side to the other. Now you can do that as quickly or as slowly as you want. So if you want more stretch, maybe a little bit more slowly. If you want more rotation, maybe a little faster. On your next one, come on back into plank pose. You're going to do mountain climbers that twist. So you're bringing your knee to your opposite elbow, alternating. So you're not doing only one side, you are alternating. Knee to opposite elbow, try to keep your hips level so you're not piking your hips up. This isn't for speed, okay? And then after your next one, come to sit. Knees bent, hands behind you. So fingers point towards your hips. You're doing reverse tables. All right, so hips go up, hips go down. Hips up, hips down. Your arms stay relatively straight. So you're not bending your elbows as you do this. Arms stay straight. You got about 5 seconds left here. Okay, then after your next lift and lower, come back up to stand, grab your block. Okay, stand on the opposite leg. So I'm standing on my left leg, right leg up this time, and taking the block across my torso. So whichever leg you have not yet lifted, please do that one. Ooh. Make sure that the block isn't what's throwing you around, that the rotation is happening from your torso rather than from the block. Okay, then come to a neutral stance. Squat down, the block goes down and all the way up for your bottom to top squats. Down and up. Bottom to top. Ooh. Just a few more. Okay, and then after the next one, block goes down, walk on out into plank for your rotating gait. So knees go down, extend left leg, left arm out, gait pose. Back through center to the right, right leg, right arm out. And just rotate from one side to the other. Again, moving as quickly or slowly as you want based on what will support your body. Okay, after your next one, you've got rotating mountain climbers. So you can come into plank and take your knees to your opposite elbows, one at a time. One at a time. And after the next one, coming down to sit for reverse table lift. So your hands are behind you, fingers towards your hips, knees bent. Hips go up and down. Hips up and down. Remember, you're not actually doing this for speed either. You're doing this for shoulder stability. But now you can rest because we're done. Whew. 5 minutes, done. I'm sweaty. Anybody else? Just me? Yeah, okay. So, what did you think of that quick practice? I hope that you enjoyed it. Like personally for me, after doing it both times, I found myself sitting on the floor, catching my breath, a full, sweaty, happy mess. Now, not all warm-ups have to be like that, but I also think sometimes it's really important to show that in 5 minutes, you can actually do a lot. I think we have this idea about workouts or about movement in general that it's gotta be like long in order to be satisfying. You know, that it has to be like powerful and strong every single time, and that if you're not working out for like 30 minutes at least, then it's not a real workout. But after just this 5-minute practice, this warm-up to these 2 classes that I taught, I felt pretty worked. I actually felt pretty good. I even felt like that might be enough. You know? And while 5 minutes might not be what you want all the time, sometimes 5 minutes is all you have. And so hopefully in taking this particular practice, you can see that if you have only 5 minutes, you can still do a lot, and sometimes it can give you what you need to tide you over until you have more time. So all that said, I really hope that you enjoyed that practice. So as I said, this particular practice is the warm-up of 2 of my classes in my online studio, Move with Naomi. If you're curious what the classes themselves look like, you can always join me in my live classes and in the recorded classes, because all of my live classes are recorded and archived in my online studio library. So you can join me there, Move with Naomi, and we can hang out even more on the mat together. If you're interested, you can check out the description below this video, and there's a coupon code that gives you 50% off your first month. So I hope to see you there, or even here again on YouTube. No matter where I see you, thanks for hanging out with me on the mat, and I'll see you again really soon. Bye, everyone.